Right, so what we've got to do is get into this other area. Lara, on the PS2 version, this is like a whole lot of messing about outside, and then you jump across a bunch of cliffs, and then you finally get in, and then this is totally different. You start off in an underground tunnel, for weird reason, and there's a lot less link sections. With this one, it's just sort of straight down to the action. But there's a door, Lara, is that? So we've got to open this door, which is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And of course manually, of course you think it'd open automatically, and it doesn't. It just got to do it manual. So there's a whole bunch of messing about, and then there's a big room. This is the room coming up here. Basically, it's a whole lot of nonsense. In the PlayStation 2 version, you only have to rotate a bottom ring. It's really straightforward. This one, you got to fanny about up and down this bloody thing. There's about 4 rings, and they've got indexes on them or something. Oh, there's some things there, though. Do some health. I think it takes your health off you when you start again on each level. Try it in your health, I had before. Right, what's another one there? So it's a whole lot more complicated, and it's just basically a door opening exercise. Instead of finding a key, you've got to operate a big massive thing that opens the door. Love, can we do this without falling off, please? Thank you. Oh, there's these guys here. Shoot him off. How do you get old? Could do without that. Thank you. Lara. Ow. That wouldn't necessarily kill you, it would just measure up your suspension, wouldn't it? Lara. Ow. Oh. Ow, that probably would kill you. These bits are kind of angled like that, so then you can get... Lara. Now that probably would kill you, that definitely kill you. Ow. Lara. You're not concentrating. You need to brush up, knuckle down, and have a word with yourself. Brush up on your old driving down to the bottom of a room with a thing in the middle of it, because you need to brush up on them skills there. I'm never going to get to the bottom of this bloody thing if you keep falling off. He's lucky that's there. If I wasn't there, you'd not be able to get across really, would you? Not very well anyway. Funny that, isn't it? There's another one coming up, Lara. You can just avoid this. No, ow. Oh, ignore this guy here. That's the one I think where I keep having a problem. There we are. Lara. You shoot him, but I had to push him off. Oh, it's funny. So we get to the bottom. If we ever get to the bottom, there's a on the old Lara. There's this whole messing about here, which is just basically a bunch of padding to open the door.
Hall of the Slain. Valhalla, Odin's Hall, where the warriors who died in battle came to feast and prepare to fight in the final battle of Ragnarok. That makes this Valgrind the Gate of the Dead. Old is that gate, and how to unbolt it, few now know. Where are the Valkyries when you need them?
So this version, you got to get these little. They're like little these guys turn up. You got to put these little stones into these holes, and the PS2 version is nothing like that. Get in the bar, which one am I? It's very convenient. They put all of the bits you need to activate this thing are in this room. It's like, That's convenient. Whoever took them out didn't bother putting them. There's one there. Oh, we've got to try and just... I can't be bothered to shoot them, really. I just need to stand still so I can run them over. Stand still. Okay, there's all this space here, though. You'd never be able to run them over, would you, if they want? Bit silly. They do it to pad it out. It's only a bit of filler. What it is that it's too easy to just walk down them things or go down with a motorbike and just go through a door. They're like, oh no, we'll hold you up here because then it'll give you something to do, and then we'll get our money's worth for this entire room that took us ages to make and put together. And it keeps you here, and it makes the replay value of the room higher because you have to do a lot more in it. And then it's like, yeah, you don't want people just walking through rooms that took ages to build. The longer you're on it, the more money's worth you can get out of it, I suppose. It's just a bunch of padding, really. Well, I'll just go and shoot this moron. You mind? Yep. Yeah, chicken in the basket. There's a few of these things here. I'm trying to pick up health packs to be honest. I'm probably going to need them for the next level. This is the bit that leads to... There's a whole bunch of, like, in the PS2 version it was more corridors. You just simply went down and they were very straight and it was linear, you didn't get lost. With this there's a bunch of like these little corridors and it's easy to get stuck in them and a bit annoying. It's like, ugh. This thing, you got to climb up the bloody thing and it's like, well, because it rotates and then there's all these poles you've got to get on and it's like... It's a lot of fun, really. Oh, yeah, pick that up. So these things, you need these stone things, it's an absolute nightmare. You have to activate it first, which is not particularly difficult. You just got to put these stone tablet-y things into the thingy here, into these. And I first played this about a month, a bit more than a month ago now. I didn't know what I had to do because I couldn't be bothered to read the guide, I didn't have the guide on. And I thought, okay, I'll just try see what I have to do. And you just go up it and you rotate these rings. They have indexes on them and they're pictures. And then you match the picture to the index with the same picture. And it's not difficult. You just got to go up there without falling off. And you got to come all the way back down again. Which is not so bad. But then you got them, there's like these steam things. Laura, what's that? It's like these steam things that knock you off and you got to be a bit careful. It's not really difficult, it's just, it tasks you with it. Laura, get this. No, what's that? You got to bloody carry them. It's very convenient, Laura, that they're actually here. You don't have to go looking for them, or none of them are missing or broken. I didn't want you going in there. Why is there a means to get in or to activate? Oh, I can't find the thing now. Got to be the last one in it, is it? Right, that's it. Yeah, so this silly bloody thing starts up and you got to go all the way to the top. Okay, if there's a if they didn't want you going in there, why is there like things sticking out of it that you can climb on? It's like that bit of the anniversary at the end, in that at the end, right near the end, where there's that room with the platforms that come out of the walls. Like that is why what the, this that kind of logic again. Don't want you going in there because there's like an ancient weapon that can kill gods, but there's a means to get in. Look, there's poles. Like, isn't that convenient? You never get out, would you, if there weren't no poles there? Looks horrendous, but basically just one section rotates, and then when you're on it, it's like the other sections are rotating, and you're not. It's quite funny. This bit you got to be careful, Lara. Lara, you need to brush up on your jumping off of rotating implausible silliness like this. Ugh. Okay. I've seen worse in the Tomb Raider game, really. I've seen way worse than this. There's a bit in Tomb Raider 4 where there's that room with a lion's head in it. Near the library, there's like an underground library or something. And there was this ridiculous room with like a lion's head in it. And then these balls came down and then they ran you over. Like, Lara... Gotta start again tonight! Come on then, Lara. Right, whatever. The bit in Tomb Raider 3, Tomb Raider 4 with the Lost Library or something, it was like this random room, and they thought they must have run out of ideas. And this is like that. They got, what can we do? What can we swing in? We can swing on some ropes. Nah. How about massive stairs? Lara, you're being weird. Can't move it properly. Can't move out underneath that bit there, the bit that sticks out, so you won't get on the pole. They just run out of ideas. I think let's do this generic thing with like rotating things on it. Oh, you're not. I'm not facing the right way. I think the camera does this thing where it kind of gets stuck slightly, and then it's dependent which way you want to go. It's dependent on which way where the camera is. Lara, that's it. Right, got to pick up the thing there. Cup of soup, whatever it is. Gotta find the thing. There's a hand icon turns up, and then she's got the things on her. So I suppose you could say you wouldn't just go up there and rotate these. You'd have to have the things. So it does make sense, I suppose, that even if you did get in this far without these bits and pieces that Lara's got, you wouldn't be able to rotate it, I suppose, because these would weigh hundreds of tons and stuff. But it's still implausible because it's a means by which you can get in, and it would be like really way more cryptic than it actually is. These things light up, they just tell you how far, which one you've switched on. That's it. I think there'd be more of a thing there, like a combination, but it's like not. Lara, this is very silly. You got to go up here, and of course it gets more silly as you go up. And I've got to wait for them poles to turn up. Oh, you got to stand up on this, haven't you? Right, get on that one. Please don't fall off, Lara. It does give you save points, I think, so if you do fall off, you don't have to start from the bottom if you get to the first platform. Do I have to stand on that? Okay. So if you'd actually do this, just get a ladder, wouldn't you? Lara, get a ladder or something. Even if you had these, you wouldn't do this unless you knew you couldn't die, because you'd be like, oh, what if I fall off? And then, like, it's a long way down and everything, and there's no help for you, of course, because we're in the middle of Greenland or something. Right, you turn this one. I think there's more to it, like the old Tomb Raider games. It's like there was a thing where it feels like there's more going on, and you're missing the point, and then it's like, no, it's just rotate these things, that's all it is. Because what it looks like isn't what it really is. It's just a matter of it's just a matter of getting through it, because it's just what they asked you to do in the game. Okay. Who put them pots there? It's like they put them there. Like if that was real, who's been up here and put them there? No, Lara, we've got to get on this. She does the thing where I do the jump, and she doesn't quite get the. Do I have to stand on that? I wonder if I have to stand on some of these. How is this rotating? How does that work? It's like these people are geniuses. They must have come up with this. What? How many thousands of years ago? Oh, we need a thing to stop people just walking in. Let's build this massive thing, and then it'll be no problem. They build it because oh, you want rotating sections, right? You're going to need some kind of bearings or something that hasn't been invented yet. How does that steam work? How does that work? Like, you need some kind of pipe or something? I don't know. Ow. Ow. Did I just come off that? Ow. They knock you off. They kind of discombobulate you. Ow. I have to get on this because it's they do knock you off. I'm facing the wrong way. That camera doing now, but it's like it's pointing the wrong way. Lara, we need to get on here. You're not standing up. Lara, why are you not standing up? Oh, she's not. I keep getting this wrong. Why am I getting this wrong? You're not. No. Oh, Lara! To knuckle down more.